Hey guys and girls, it's Birch in the Blink car today, not in the Bentley. You're probably wondering what I'm up to, where I'm going, and what the hell this thing is in the back of the car. Today I just thought I'd hop on car cam. I'm driving to Queensland to see the Blink staff and the Blink team out in the Gold Coast office, and I'm delivering them this pink Mitsubishi Mirage. And you might be thinking, why is Nathan driving a Mirage up to Queensland? Well, you know, to be really candid, is that, you know, some habits don't die, and from my side of things, you know, the guys called me up recently. We're in the process of setting up another office in Brisbane at the moment, and with it, they've got an issue where they need some more cars to be for their staff to drive around and show you properties and rent them out and all that sort of stuff. And from that side of things, I secured another car, and I was talking to Scott, which is our general manager, and he said to me, I need another car, Nathan, like, can we get another car? And I was like, yeah, sure, get one from up in Queensland. And I bought the last batch. These things here retail for $15,000. I know, 15 grand for a car is pretty cheap. You get what you can pay for, so I think it's probably, you know, worth 15 grand. From my side of things, I went in a few months ago and bought, you know, a handful of these things. It was 4 or 5 that I bought. Secured them for $12,000. There's not much fat in the cars from the car yard to get these things discounted much. But I bought a handful of them for brand new. They weren't demos or anything like that, for 12 grand a piece. And yeah, I said go and see if you can get some for 12 grand, and the cheapest you could get was 15 grand. And I said, well, call up the guys who got this from in Sydney, see if we can get another one. And he called them up, and they didn't have any left that they could do for 12 grand, but they had a demo, which was one of the batch that they had when I bought the other lot, but they've just been using it as a dealer demo or whatever. And I said to him, you know, see what you can do on price. And he goes, oh, they came back and they said they'll sell it for 11 grand. I said, no, I don't want it for that. And we haggled around, and he goes, how much? And I said 9 grand, just being a smart ass throwing it out there. And they came back 10.5, and he said, should we go in at 10? And I said, no, give him an extra 500 bucks and that's it. And he stayed firm at 9.5 grand, and here we are, a proud owner of a brand new car with a couple of kilometres. It's got like 7,000 Ks on it now. 1,000 of them are probably from me driving to Queensland. And we bought it for $9,500, so below market value for a brand new car with rego, you know, 4 new tyres on it. Like, it's a new car, the car's new, for 9.5 grand. So it's automatic, because, you know, not everyone can drive manual and stuff like that. So that's why I'm driving this car. You might be thinking, why don't you put it on a trailer and, you know, get a truck to take it up? Well, I just, you know, sent a car down for myself from Brisbane, and it cost you know, 1,500 bucks to send the car down. I was thinking to myself, if I'm going to spend, you know, that sort of money on sending a car up there, that's like, you know, 20% of the value of the car that I just paid for. And I said, no, I'll just drive it up the next time, save me on the airfares, all that sort of stuff. So just being a bit more smarter. 1,500 bucks to send the car to Queensland. Plus, if I was to fly up, it cost me flights and all that sort of stuff. You know, these things here, 30 litres in the car is all it takes, and that'll get you, you know, 3/4 of the way up there. So it's not much to hop in the car and drive it up there. I was going up there anyway, and you know, not just to save the cash, that's, you know, the humorous side of it, and that's, you know, as I was saying beforehand, some habits never die. So you know, these cars are, you know, I've got a sore back, and I'll probably have to go and get myself a chiropractor or something to you know, sort my back out, but that's all good. You might be getting back to what's this thing in the back. I've got no freaking idea what this is. I was driving to Queensland, and one of my mates said to me, it's you know, it's one of my relatives' birthdays. He just said, can you take something to Queensland? I'm thinking, why do you want me to take something to Queensland? And I said, yeah, bring it over, whatever it is, bring it over. And he goes, oh, okay. And I said, what is it? And he pulls this box out of his car. And I was sitting there going, what's in this? And I was laughing. And he said, oh, it's a little child's birthday. I don't know what's in it. Maybe a bike. I don't know. Happy birthday. But yeah, that's what that is in the background. I don't just drive around with big boxes of Cinderella or whatever's on the packaging for the fun of it. I know the car might look pink and you know, it goes with the car. But yeah, other than that, I'm just going to keep driving. I feel, you know, while I'm driving nowadays in the car, it gets a bit like Tom Hanks on Castaway. That's why I thought I would hop on the camera and say hi and do a shout out and let you all know I'm still a tight ass. You know, buying stuff below market value doesn't matter if you're buying a car, doesn't matter if you're buying a house, doesn't matter whatever. You should buy stuff below market value. I used to be a tight ass when it came to even eating, but you know, I don't look at the food bill no more, but I do look at, you know, big ticket items on where I can save a few bucks. So $9.5 grand for a brand new car. You know, I can't help you go and buy a car. However, if you adopt the same negotiation techniques with whether it's buying a car, a house, whatever, you're looking for the same result at the end of the day. So anyway, hopefully this car, you know, makes it up there, which will be good. And we'll catch up soon. Have an awesome day. See ya, bye.